Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. And last time out we headed into Sai's Palace for the first time to basically check it out, to have a look to see what was going on with it. And we also met Shadow Sai for the first time. And so now we've just got to make our infiltration route to find our way to the treasure, but we're not going to be doing that today. It's actually going to be a little while before we go back into Sai's Palace. So today's part is pretty much going to be nothing but social links. We're going to be doing a lot of social link and side quest stuff. And actually I really like this little text conversation here to show that to show that Makoto is kind of a bit more kind of hesitant, nervous, and worried about this particular one because it, involves her sister, as you would, kind of imagine. So I kind of like that they kind of highlight the fact that she's kind of really worried and nervous about it, and she wants to go in straight away. And of course, we're saying, "Fuck off." I've got a load of side quests and I've got a load of my brain. We've got a lot of confidants to do, so we're starting off with Yusuke, who wants to head back into Mementos and wants us to go with him. It is ugly yet beautiful as well. Yusuke, you always know what to say. So yeah, I don't think there's a fight here, which is kind of annoying. What do you think she was thinking about? Thinking about her love for her son, obviously.
But
yeah, Yusuke, you would have thought you'd get that, right first time, lad. Yeah, it's yeah. I think that was the whole point that was said during Yusuke's palace, though. Or rather, Madarame's palace, sorry. That basically the Sayori was supposed to convey her love for Yusuke, her son. And Madarame basically painted over the baby in her arms so that he could get it to sell more, so people are like, well, what's she actually thinking about? Kind of give an air of mystery to the painting.
yes.
So that's kind of an interest. So, they kind of bring it back here, which I kind of like. Kind of full circle for Yusuke in a way. I feel like I'm bonded to Drone Depot Yusuke. And he's at rank 9. We now got Protect, chance to shield Joker from an otherwise fatal attack. That is really useful in this game. I don't know why. That is something that I'm kind of confused on with the Persona series. Because as far as of the RPGs that I've played, it's the only one where if the main character, the main protagonist, if the main protagonist passes away, gets killed in battle, then it's game over and you have to start all over again. It's the only RPG that I've ever played which has that option, that has that dynamic, and I find it kind of an odd one that they would have it. Do you know what I mean? It gives it a sense of, I guess it gives it a sense of kind of like uniqueness and a bit of an extra challenge, but the fact that pretty much every Persona game has a way of bypassing it kind of makes it seem like it's a thing to make it useful, to make it unique, but it's also kind of sucks. But anyway, Yusuke also met up with the art critic there, who's still got his event event that Yusuke is going to be putting the art forward to. And now it's more of a thing where he wants to kind of just put his best foot forward rather than caring what this jerk off thinks. But anyway, this kind of happens a lot when if you don't get to the dungeon straight away, to the palace straight away. It's like, come on, man. Come on. It's like, get going. Look, we're sending you text messages about this, that we need to get this sorted, so come on. Get your ass in gear. But, yeah. Anyway, so we're meeting up with Chihaya because because we're going to be meeting... We've got to continue her social link. And she's having issues. So, basically, she's being pushed further and further... pushed harder and harder by the head of the company that she works for. To make these holy stones and to keep pushing them on her customers, even though she doesn't really want to, because she knows that it's a load of bullshit. And basically, she's been doing her own investigations, and apparently at these ADP seminars, people are having their money taken away, and basically being cheated out of their hard-earned money by this chairman, this charlatan asshole. So she's in a difficult position where she can't really go up against him because she'll be in serious deep shit. But at the same time, she doesn't want to keep, working with him and kind of helping him to do his devilish deeds, so to speak. If there's only one way, how can we stop him? Why don't you tell me his name? His full name. There you go. Search Yurichi Sakurai. You don't need to worry. Nothing bad's going to happen. It's not like some accident is going to befall him. No. So yeah, we have got a new request to help out Chihaya. So we've got to deal with this asshole and get rid of him once and for all. In a nice way, we're not murderers. Despite what the press would have you believe. So yeah, we can't continue Chihaya's social link now until we've gone into mementos.
Good morning.
And Makoto again. And I like this as well, that the first person to be like, to kind of push you towards going into the palace as soon as possible is Makoto, because that does thematically... Because, thematically it does make sense that she's kind of eager to get on because of the fact that it's about her sister who could be in serious trouble. So I kind of like that. But anyway, continuing on, we're now going to be meeting up with Haru. We're going to be starting... Are we starting her social link? I think we're continuing her social link. It's actually kind of interesting that basically after the culture festival is concluded and Haru's social link becomes active,
I'm sorry for asking this of you.
like her social link starts going nuts. Basically, it's like because you're getting near to the end of the game, you're getting near to end game, so it's kind of like, let's push this forward. Let's push this forward now. And, so Haru's social link... social links start to come, like, one after another, like, in quick succession. In my first playthrough, I never got her social link done. I actually did in the Persona 5 Royal, because there's an extra 30 hours or so to actually do her social link stuff. But yeah, so there we go. So yeah, we've got I think we do 2 or 3 in a row with Haru, just because it's kind of like, okay, we need to get her social link going now. I also think she gets baton pass a little bit earlier than everybody else, which is kind of useful, to be honest.
He's right. That was the same thought
Okay, so basically this is the introduction of the vegetables. Basically, Haru is able to grow veggies in her garden, and basically you can tell her to ask her to grow a certain vegetable, whether it's a tomato or something else. I can't remember the other thing. But basically, one of them is a big SP restore for one person, and the other vegetable is a medium HP SP restore for the whole party. So it's kind of this is kind of her thing where she's basically. Yeah, here we go. This is the start of Haru's social. Now I remember. Fucking hell, my brain's going to mush. But basically, she basically grows vegetables for you to give you SP restoring items. And of course,
it seems you were probing into a certain
the longer you go, the further you go through. If you max out her social link, then you can make the vegetables gain their frequent. They grow faster because it takes I think about 14 days to grow the vegetables, and you can reduce that time by maxing out a social link, and you can also get greater yields. So you get restores max SP to you and to one person and to the entire party. So it is actually pretty useful to max out her social link. Apart from the obvious fact as well that she's actually really fucking strong. She's got a lot of power. Yes, but for the round one we get cultivation, which this allows her. There you go. You can grow vegetables with her, and they can have various effects. They restore SP basically. It's really, 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 really useful. So it's best to try, if you can, try and max out her social link. I also really like her social link story. It's kind of it's interesting to go through. But yeah, so that's Haru for you. And we've got a bit of time to go yet before we head into the palace. Like I say, it's going to be a few part. I actually haven't gone back into the palace yet. There's like 7 parts of this. No, not 7. More like another 4. So yeah, this is just a continuation of, people are agitated by the Phantom Thieves rumours. It's basically just the same as all the other text messages, really. Just, can you move on? Can we get on with it? So yeah, I thought I might have shown it off, the vegetables, but apparently apparently not.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's something else which is kind of annoying. It shouldn't be an issue at this point late in the game, but your proficiency needs to be at a certain level in order for you to do this. In order to continue her social link really early on, it's kind of similar to Arn's in the fact that you get to rank 1, and then for rank 2 you have to have a certain level of kindness. I think that's more annoying. That one's more annoying because of the fact that it's so early on in the game that you kind of like, it feels like you're wasting time, to put it simply. But yeah, see, this is also kind of the subplot for side quest that basically she's been growing coffee beans in her house, and basically she wants to make a coffee. She kind of wants to set up a coffee shop as part of Akuma Foods. And basically it's, from what I remember, it's stuff to do with basically her granddad was, owned a cafe which didn't make a lot of money, but, was well loved in the community. And she wants to kind of go to create something like that again. So there you go. And she's also talking about because the fact that she's now got all of her dad's stock mean that she's basically the majority shareholder in the company, and she's been hearing a lot of conflicting rumors about various people within the company, and especially about the current vice president. I guess he's the acting president currently, who is basically was happy. Apparently, the rumors are that he was happy when her dad died, so that he could possibly take control, and that he's been telling Haru to kind of, you should sell your stock to me, and and take the money, and just live your normal life and all that kind of shit. Which does seem a little bit cagey, but yeah, we get baton pass really early on and level 2, which is useful. But yeah, so she's having some issues with who does she trust within the company and who's trying to take her for a ride, basically. But anyway, that's going to be it for this part of Persona 5. Join me next time, where in the next part we're going to be continuing to do more social link and side quest stuff. And we're also going to be getting more kind of mementos quests from the Confidants that we're doing, and that's in the next couple of parts. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5 when we'll be doing more Confidants. See you next time.